Our open rates in that is in the mid-70s, which is pretty high for anyone trying to talk to anybody, especially in America.
Today, I'm with Glenn from Ruoff, which is a mortgage servicing company, and we're going to have a quick chat about how Pictory is helping him grow his business. So, Glenn, thank you very much for joining me.
Thanks for having me, Pete. My pleasure.
First of all, Glenn, please tell me a bit about your business.
Well, we're a mortgage servicing company, so our role is to be we're the keeper of our mortgage company's greatest asset, which is the borrower. We have to keep that borrower engaged. We have to keep that borrower happy because we are the custodian of that borrower. So it's up to us to make sure that the borrower is happy for the next 30 years. So whenever they go out for a refinance or recast, or they have to redo their mortgage, or they sell that house and they buy another one, there's no other reason to go to anyone but Ruoff for their future mortgage needs.
Thank you. And how's Pictory helping you in this?
Well, we're always looking for something unique, just to have someone read our emails, read our text messaging, because no one opens up mail anymore from the USPS, right? That's a complete waste of money. And now emails are even so, 2018, God forbid, right? So we are constantly looking for something new, something different, something exciting. And Pictory, because of its dynamic nature of the way it delivers its messaging and allows me to really customize and personalize my messaging using their API keys, to be able to really make it so strong that the borrower thinks I'm talking to just them each and every time. We have found that our open rate has gone up, our response rates have gone up, and people are chatting about it, which is so exciting. So we love the idea of bringing something new and unique, and Pictory definitely did that for us.
Okay, this is great. Thank you. Can you just talk me through the workflow and how you're actually using the product to personalize the messages?
Sure. We do two different campaigns with Pictory. The first one is, for instance, Pete calls us up yesterday and says, I think for whatever reason you just paid Allstate insurance, but I'm the one, my insurance company is the one with the duck. So we already made that change. Could you just verify that for me? And one of my loan care associates will say, sure, Pete, let me review that and I will get back to you tomorrow. And I'm going to send you a text message and an email with the result. So what happens is we then contact the insurance companies. We work that all out. We make sure that Pete's really with the company with the duck, and we made that change. When we close that loop and close that task as completed, we automatically generate an email message and a text message to Pete's phone and email with a very brief message with our logo in the background and the voiceover that says, hi, Pete, you spoke with Emerson Campbell. That's customized. Yesterday, regarding your homeowner's insurance, that's customized. You were inquiring if, in fact, we were paying the proper insurance company. Please rest assured that it's been done. And here's a link to Ruoff.com that'll show that this has been completed on your behalf. We can every one of those videos. All we're doing is basically running a mail merge, a CSV file that implements and inserts, I should say, every one of the specific variables into our template video that we've already created.
That's really cool. So you're able to produce at scale personalized video responses using your mail merge system and Pictory's API.
Yes.
And you're finding that you're getting much better open rates and more engagement using this?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, our open rate with regular mail was like under 4%. Like no one cares. We were doing email, for the last 5 years, I guess, but everything changes so fast. And we were up into the 45%, and that continues to slow. Text messaging becomes the next greatest thing. That's the next shiny object. And being able to put that link right in, or that video right into their text. So as soon as they open it up, they have a 14-second message that's dynamic. They're watching that. Number one, because the first time they got it, it was different. And number two, once they started to get it, we're telling them up front, we will converse with you and give you your reply tomorrow via text message and via email. Our open rates in that is in the mid-70s, which is pretty high for anyone trying to talk to anybody, and especially in America.
I mean, I think industry average is, sort of low 20s. So that's outrageously high.
Yeah.
Well done.
We try, I mean, just to our own, we try to do everything outrageously high. Our NPS scores are, world class are 80%. My NPS scores are 95. So Pictory, certainly is benefiting us with that as well.
I know it's probably early days and difficult to do, but is there any way that you can put a dollar value on the uplift when you started working with Pictory in this way?
That you just hit the silver bullet of servicing. Servicing is about long-term relationships, right, and preserving that asset. We don't make money, right? Origination, the people who originate the mortgages make the money. Our role is to make sure that when Pete needs a new mortgage, that he goes back to the same originator, or at least to the same us as Ruoff Mortgage, right? We don't create any bottom line. So, and every person in America, by the virtue of history, every 7.5 years they make a major mortgage event. So you'd have to ask me that question in another 6.5 years.
Okay, I'll make a note in my diary. But continue with those open rates. You can fly me over by private jet, and we'll do it over.
That's all. Whatever you need, Pete. Whatever you need. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's the problem, right? We can't put a dollar amount to that, but we feel that over time, when we see someone refinance their mortgage, right? We try to do it now. We look and see how many interactions that they have with the servicing side of the company. We can then take credit for the fact that we just brought in another $8,000 in profit on the origination side. But our our Ruoff Mortgage is 75 years old. However, this servicing company is only 1.5 years. So we have no way of getting that empirical data at this point.
So your KPIs are really around open rates and engagement and interaction with your loyal customer base, or hopefully loyal customer base.
Yeah. Our greatest KPIs is the NPS scores, the CSAT scores, the open rate. We're very big on first call resolution. That's kind of where we sit with that. Our second use for Pictory, which is important, is, for instance, we're changing our banking relationship. We have to tell every single borrower that we're changing our banking relationship. We have a 4-week schedule to give them this new address, because after all, if our borrowers are using a bank service where they told the bank, here's where we need you to send our checks, every month, it's just repetitive and the borrower never really does it, bank just does it magically, they need a new address. So we have to tell every single one of our borrowers exactly what is coming. We're using Pictory as a way of dynamically telling them via video. So we've created a 1-minute video for people to get our new addresses, to understand what it is that we're doing, to see what our address is, how it's being used, what needs to be changed, and what doesn't need to be changed, like their loan number. Okay. That video is one video that is generic and will go out to, 10,000 people. They'll get that 4 times over a month. They'll also get 4 emails over the month. They'll also get 4 text messages over the month. We will then be able to figure out at the end of that campaign, Pete, you can mark your calendar for this one. In another 60 days, I can tell you which ones get open more. The text, the email, or something coming. Please see this video that we prepared for you. My hunch is that the video will do it. So I'm coming to the UK for that one, and you're buying me coffee. How about that?
Sounds good to me, but you've never had UK coffee. You wouldn't want it. My Italian friends refer to it as hot water.
Hot water, right? Brown hot water, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so you're doing this at scale, which is amazing, brilliant. What would you tell someone who's never used Pictory before if you met them in that coffee shop?
I would tell them that you have to experiment with what's coming. Today, we have the average attention of 8 seconds in America. If you don't grab these people in the first 8, you've lost them forever. And if you have important messaging that has to get out to your client, in my case, out to your borrowers, out to our loan officers, pick something dynamic. You know, Pictory, one of the greatest things that we found at Pictory, when I was dealing with your servicing staff is incredible, by the way. I've dealt with a lot of your help desk, because I like to get right in the weeds with what I'm using. And when I started using Pictory, I had great questions. So they were great. And using all our assets, meaning our logos, our color schemes, our assets, like what we always use as far as Getty images and things like that, the ability to intersperse those into live video is just so real for us as a user and for the borrower, because in the world of scam and spam today, people know right away we have so many variables that are absolutely theirs, and so many things that we're showing them that they're used to seeing on billboards and on television and radio, that they know everything we're doing is real. So I would suggest that get in the weeds with your program, because just like every other amazing program out there, the gold is where you have to go dig. Yeah.
Well, I'll certainly pass those messages on to the support team. I know that will mean a lot to them. They work very hard and very long hours to support the customers. So thank you.
Very, very, very well.
And you make a really good point, actually. If you're using assets which the customers recognize, then that takes you out of the potential scammer market and will further increase your open rates and engagement rates. So that's another side effect, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I try to look what's out there and say, if I was a borrower, would I open this? Would I be impressed by this? Would I comment on it? Would I talk about it at dinner time? And, when we were doing this program, I probably looked at 40 different, alternates to Pictory, and we ultimately ended up with Pictory, and we ended up with another one that does avatar, because that's what's coming next. So, we're looking for maybe, to take a Pictory, create the video, and then dump it into another thing where the avatar can basically introduce what's happening, that and customize that, and then layer the Pictory right on there.
Well, watch this space, because you may not need a second program very shortly. That's all I'll say. Otherwise, I'll get into trouble. But
and that's that was because I had heard that before, so I figured I'd throw that out there just because I'm hoping that that's really coming, because it would be great to do this all in one place.
Well, we like to listen to what people need in Pictory and then innovate to meet the demand. So we're kind of customer-led, demand-led. A lot of people say that, but we actually are, because I've seen the roadmap.
Right. Great. Yeah, that's great. I hope you do it, because everything about your company so far has been a pleasure to work with.
Well, that's wonderful. Great. Glenn, you've been an absolute star. Thank you so much for making time to speak to me this morning. And I'd like to just say thanks once again, and have an amazing day over there. And keep spreading the love about Pictory in those coffee shops.
I'll do the best I can for you, Pete. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you. Anything I can do for you, just let me know. All right.
Brilliant. Thank you. Very welcome. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.